The FIFA incident. On 10th April 2016 in Isleworth, London, an argument between two men ended tragically. Azim Issa, 22, and Sahil Roy, 28, had known each other for some time and had previously played together in FIFA, but there was tension between them. In the days leading up to April 10th, there were teasing and confrontations between the men, including taunts related to the FIFA match. However, on the night of the murder, the immediate cause of the violence was an argument over cannabis, according to a court affidavit. But the truth was, the tension had been building for days. On the street in Isleworth, the conflict between Issa and Roy quickly escalated. Initially started as a verbal altercation, the quarrel quickly turned into a physical confrontation. During the confrontation, Issa pulled out a pistol and shot Roy several times. A friendly rivalry had turned into something deadly. Roy collapsed to the ground. Witnesses immediately called an ambulance. Paramedics arrived at the scene and tried to save him, but the gunshot wounds were fatal. What began as words ended in silence. Roy was pronounced dead at the scene. The police quickly arrested Issa. During the investigation and trial, prosecutors presented evidence of the conflict. The game was over for both of them. Judge Cutts noted that the immediate dispute was over cannabis, describing the trigger as minor. However, the media also reported earlier FIFA-related teasing a few days before the incident. In court, Issa was found guilty of murder. It was never really about the game. The judge sentenced him to life in prison with a minimum term of 20 years, pending the possibility of applying for early release. One argument, one pull of a trigger, a lifetime to regret it. The World of Warcraft incident. On February 1st, 2007, a 26-year-old man entered an internet cafe in Guangzhou, China. He took a seat at the computer, logged into World of Warcraft, and started playing. According to the staff, he hardly spoke, only occasionally interrupted to order food or quickly go to the toilet. No one knew they were watching his final game. The first day passed, then the second. All this time, he was sitting at the same desk, his eyes fixed on the screen, his hands moving mechanically on the keyboard and mouse. Hour after hour, he slipped deeper into the world on the screen. On the third day, his movements became slower. Around 10 in the morning, he suddenly went limp and collapsed on the table. At first, everyone thought he was just exhausted, but something was very wrong. The customers thought he'd just fallen asleep. He only had enough strength to stand up a little, but after this small movement, he fell to the ground and did not get up again. Employees came to check on him. They tried to wake him up, but he didn't respond. The game was still running, but the player was gone. An ambulance was called immediately. Arriving doctors did not find a pulse in the man. The hospital confirmed the death, suggesting that the cause was a heart attack caused by overwork and dehydration after 3 days of continuous play. 3 days without sleep. 3 days without rest. And the game finally claimed his life.